How you doing, everybody? I'm back again with another video. Today I'm just going to continue working with some Java, but I'm integrating everything with some SQL. Okay, I'm using database in Java, so it's going to be fun. Okay, so right here I have my code, and this is what I've been working on for the last 2 weeks. So as you can see here, I have a class coded named it database. Okay. And then inside my class, I have these constants, okay? This is the name of my database, and this is, the string to the path where my database is stored, okay? So I'm concatenating the name of the database here. You will see the reason why I did that. Firstly, it's for pretty much, it's easy to understand or read it, okay? It's pretty easy for you to be able to understand what's happening. I could have just used, the entire string, the URL for where my database is stored, okay? But this is pretty easy for me to be able to understand and even for other people to understand, okay? And then as you can see also just below here, I'm creating all the tables, okay, that I'm gonna use, okay? So these are the tables that I'm working on, okay, inside my database. And then here I have the columns for the table people. I did the same for the table address, and then I did the same for uh, the table car, okay? So inside my main, okay, I'm using try just to catch all the errors, okay? So here, like I was saying, I could have used this path and then just at the end include the name of the database, my database, all right? But instead, just to make it so simple and easy to understand, okay? So here, what I'm doing is I'm initializing an object, okay? And connection string is pretty much what I have here, as I was telling you here. So it's pretty easy for me to understand what's happening, okay? So that's what I have here. And then here, what I'm saying is if a table it does exist already, okay? Because each time when I try to run my code, it will try to, recreate the very same tables. But then if I do not have these drop statements, what will happen is it'll throw some errors that, hey, they already exist, okay? So if it exists, what I'm saying is, you know, just drop it and create it again, okay? So that I don't have to get the hassle of getting some errors, all right? And then here I'm saying if a table doesn't exist, okay, if this table does not exist, okay, what I want you to do is create it, okay? Create it if it doesn't exist. If it exists, it'll get dropped. But if it doesn't, it'll be recreated again, okay? So this is where the relationship is. If it exists, drop it. If it doesn't, create it, okay? That way I don't get any error messages, okay? Just going through my code, you might ask, what is insert people, insert address, and insert state car, okay? So I created some methods. I could have created different classes for that, but for this video, I just decided to create some methods, okay? So I set them to private. And then here, as you can see, I have insert address, insert people, okay? So let me just start from here. So what I'm doing is I'm using that statement, okay, which is a class in like I showed you earlier on, initializing an object, okay? So here I'm setting now the arguments. These are the arguments that I have, okay? And then here it catches all the SQL exceptions, just to make sure that I don't get any squiggly lines saying, hey, there's something wrong, okay? So here I'm saying execute, I'm inserting into the table, okay, people, and then I have the column ID, column name, and I'm pretty much referencing those constants that I created just up here, okay? This is what I'm doing just below here. All right. So I did for all tables, people, address, and then the car. Okay. So coming back here, what I'm simply doing now is I'm just using the statement object. All right. As you can see here, if I hover on it, it'll tell me what's happening. Okay. Statement, connection, create statements. So I'm creating some statements. So now I'm inserting the name, middle name, and last name, and I'm doing that for all the tables that I have. Okay, but I'm using methods. Okay, I'm using methods to be able to do that. Okay, and then as you can see here, I'm saying results set results. Okay, select all from people. So okay, I see where my error is. I see where my error is from. Then table people. Okay, so here I'm pretty much just selecting everything from my people table. All right, and then here it's saying well, the result.next system, I need to get this the string. Okay, the first thing a string I'm gonna get is the first name, the middle name, and the last name. Okay, and then I close that. Right. Let me just go ahead and comment out this part, because right now, even if I try to run it, I'm having some errors. So I still need to fix that. Let me just try to run it so that you can see what I'm saying. I'm getting some errors. Okay, so it's not really liking something on line 58. Just here, it's not liking something, and I've been trying to work on that. I mean, this is part of programming. You get to have some errors and you need to fix them. So I'm gonna come back again, and once I'm done with fixing the error, I'll explain to you guys what was the error. Okay, but this is what I've done so far. As you can see, I'm using the DB browser for SQLite. Okay, it just helps me to be able to see what I have, my columns, the information that I have in my database. Okay, so let me projects. I'm working on some SQL. Okay, this is my database. I open it. Okay, so right now, as you can see, there's nothing. Okay, the reason being is everything was dropped. Okay, everything was dropped here. Okay, everything was dropped here. So it's pretty much empty. There's nothing until I fix that error. Then I'll be able to see some results. But this is what I have so far. Thank you so much for your time. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.